Hello friends, Samuel Graham doing TCGs yet again. Let's wrap up that case of Monarch that we started before. The first two boxes were really good if you missed that. We got a cold foil Carrion Husk, legendary. We got a extended art rainbow foil majestic Mark of the Beast. Those were in the same box, which was particularly impressive. And then the next box had a couple of, what was it, Beacon of Victory and Lumina Ascension. Not the extended Lumina, but rainbow foils of both of those, and then the cold foil Raiden in that box. So we got a cold foil majestic. So really just a good pair of boxes to open up the case. We got a rare foil first pack again, which is how the last opening started. So let's take that as a good sign for how this is gonna go. This is a heck of a set. A lot of power level, a lot of strong cards, a lot of strong heroes. You got two of them that are living legended in Classic Constructed. So clearly, the set designers knew what was going on here. They got a lot of goodness going. So with all that in mind, we have not hit a majestic yet. It's early though. We just opened a couple packs. And then 13 total non-foil majestics from those, and another cold foil blood drop common. So those first couple boxes were really pretty nice. So I'm not sure, and this frequently happens where I'm like, I bet there's nothing else. And then I get completely blindsided and get one more really great card. All right, there is a cold foil coming in for us. That is a common cold foil, Ironhide Helm. But it's early in the box. And glisten. So we have gotten a cold foil now, a quarter of the way through the box. We have still not seen a majestic. Which is an interesting place to be sitting. Very interesting indeed. This box is perplexing me already. Ooh, Talisman of Dowsing. That's actually a kind of fun mini hit. I'll set that aside separately. Still no majestic. At least it used to be. The Talisman of Dowsing used to be kind of sparse as far as the first edition rainbow foil. Oh yeah, I did not specify. Ooh, foil Nourishing. That's not bad. So we got a rainbow foil majestic now, but still no regular. I feel like there was something funky about that early on in Monarch too. I wonder. Alright, there's a Herald of Erudition. There is one of my favorites for this set. One of my favorite majestics. Almost halfway through the box though. We only have 3 packs before we're about halfway through. Plow through. And only one so far. Let's hope that picks up. It is never fun to be drastically below pull rate on Majestics. Nourishing of Emptiness is a fun hit for a foil Majestic too, though. I remember that used to be a really big deal for early illusionist poppers. It doesn't seem to be as much in favor now. Blue plow through to go with the red one. And there's a deep-rooted evil. Right at the bend for Majestic number 2. It would be super... and red plow through to go with the yellow and blue foils. I'd love to see another legendary or extended art. I'm really not expecting it just because that's not super common to have them in the Monarch era, to have either of those show up multiple times in a case. But maybe. I've always been an odd one, so perhaps I shall be an exception. Still only 2 regular Majestics, though. It's got to be saving up for something, right? Bolt of Courage, that's definitely what it was saving up for. We're almost down to a quarter of this box. I'm really hoping it does something to pull out the stops and wow me. Adrenaline Rush. Alright. There at least is Majestic number 3. A somewhat disappointing Dread Scythe. Not a particularly good Majestic is I guess what I'm getting at. Memorial Ground, that's actually a fun card. And we are, I think it's literally, yeah, counting the one I've already picked up, this is 6 packs left. Only 3 Majestics, a Majestic foil, and a common cold foil. Let's see if something else can pull a surprise. In this pack, not the other one. I definitely wasn't talking about the other one. I knew better. There's Convulsions for another rare foil. Alright. That's not terrible. That is a Majestic Lumina Ascension for our 4th. We can live with that. Solar Tide, Blood Drop, nothing else. Let me stop here for a second. This card hurts my feelings, especially now with the new item for Bolton that can help with this. So until end of turn, weapons you control gain +1, and if this hits, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a light card, put it into your hero's soul and gain 1 health. Otherwise, put it on the bottom of your deck. So if you're getting multiples of these out, weapons you can control gain plus whatever, and you gain health plus whatever, otherwise on the bottom of your deck. If you've charged this turn, you may attack an additional time with each weapon you control. So if you're doing sabers, both sabers can attack an additional time. If you are able to get action points or otherwise give them go again. That gets nasty fast. I was playing against a Bolton recently that I had them in single digits. I was still in the mid-20s throwing my booster pack into my cards and ruining the whole thing. Belittle. Oh, belittle. Belittle. And he got 3 of them out. So all his weapons could attack 3 extra times. He was gaining health. By the time I died that turn, my opponent had gotten up to like 20 something, and I died. We basically flipped spots, plus I died. Tome of Divinity for Majestic number 5. So that one, finally a weak box, I would say, for this case. Let's see if the final box of the case can make up for this one. Make this opening a little bit more interesting, a little bit more fun for you to watch. Let's see. What the plastic luck gives us. All right. This was actually an interesting card running into it. As well. Soul Shield. So it just goes into the soul when the chain closes, which is a pretty decent thing if you're trying to do something that uses a whole bunch of soul. Okay, so we got us a cold foil early on. Maybe that's good news. It did not end up being good news last box, so maybe not. But Dreamweavers is actually a pretty cool one. As far as common cold foils go, that is one that I legitimately appreciate. There's Stony Wootenhag. Yeah, this box is just like, look. I know what you got those first 2 boxes. You're just gonna have to deal, because I ain't giving you nothing. Ain't giving you nothing. If this could be another 7 Majestic box and bring the average for this opening up to 6 a box, that'd be neat. Groveling Growl. There's the non-foil Majestic Mark of the Beast. So that is Majestic number 2. Oh, this is such a cool one. Parable of Humility. And then the non-foil version too. Cool. Good looking, a really good looking foil. A lot of the light foils in this set, I think, are particularly attractive. All the heralds, specifically on that list. We got Majestic number 3. All right, so we're at least on pace to hit that 7 and bring this average back up for the opening. Got a little bit of a sore throat from talking a lot today. Which means it was obvious that hey, I'm tired of talking. Let's film. Funny old world, isn't it? Sometimes you just get the feeling you're ready to do some recording. What do you do? But it's another one of those things that's an easy thing to do to kind of relax, just chill, enjoy some cards, enjoy some cool cards from a game you enjoy, from a set that is underrated and fun. I say underrated. Again, 2 Living Legends. Ooh, okay. So not necessarily the one I would have picked, but we've got a foil Majestic Tome of Torment. So we've at least got a Majestic foil there. Yanti. It's got to be one of the worst cards in this game. I used it in sealed, and even in sealed, I was like, maybe never again. So illuminate. That's another. Especially in foil, but it's another really good looking card in general. So we got a foil Majestic and 3 regular Majestics. We have crossed the bend in the last half of the second box, last box of this video, last box of this case. We are on the home stretch. The excitement either comes at the very beginning or the very end. They're very rarely, okie doke, okay, of a case, as I get a Soul Shield rainbow foil. Another Majestic foil. And a pretty solid defense reaction for a Majestic foil too. That has impressed me of late when I've played against somebody using it. Okie doke. Hadn't seen one of these yet this case. A Spill Blood. C +2 and Dominate. So I guess you actually have to pay for this one. You pay 1 for it, unlike Iron Song Determination. But it is just slightly better. You get a slightly better boost for the axes. So that's kind of interesting. Minnowism. I would love it if there was another card like that for swords that was a pay 1 and get the slightly better boost like this one. There's another Celestial Cataclysm, second of this case. Not a Majestic I'm upset to see. Enigma Chimera. We got about 5 packs left. Still hoping to see at least one more Majestic. That's a cool rare foil, if nothing else. Herald of Judgment. Well, there is another Majestic, another Exude Confidence, which is another pretty decent one we don't mind seeing. Alright, one more. Let's crack the average. Get one more spiffy Majestic out of here. Or another legendary. That would be totally fine too. Rally the rear guard. Almost there. Plow through and Merciful Retribution. Alright. Do we have last pack magic? Even if it's just another Majestic, I will consider that a yes. Okay, nope, we got a Yinty Yanty, so even if there is a Majestic, it's a no. And no Majestic there. But still, that's not too bad. That was 2 rainbow foil Majestics again. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular Majestics there again. We got a decent slew of in the first pack. Not not too shabby, especially considering a foil Soul Shield, a foil Tome of Torment, a foil Nourishing Emptiness. Uh, Cold foil Dreamweavers and Ironhide Helm aren't terrible. So yeah, we didn't get anything else to quite live up to that first box, the first two boxes rather, the first half of the case, but it's really not bad either. We're pretty happy with this. I gotta tell you. I mean, you might not be, but I opened them, so I'm happy with it. I guess by extension, I'm just gonna assume you're happy with it. We can live with that, right? Anyway, thank you so much for spending time checking this out with me again. I really enjoy this set. You know, I always be like, I don't like Tails. And then when I opened Tails recently, I was like, I kind of like Tails. I don't think there's a set in this game that I really don't like, if I'm being completely honest. Even Everfest last time I opened it was like, yeah, this is still kind of fun. I don't know what to tell you. So I don't think I dislike anything here. This is just a blast every time I start digging into it. But as with all things, good things must come to an end, and my excitement of looking at some Monarch again must close. Thank you so much for your time. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Tell me what you're finding. What are you opening? You looking forward to Outsiders? I know I am. Just give me a heads up. Tell me what you're thinking. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.